So what I got here is a 76 Monte Carlo. Picked up in Danville. What's it? I think about a year ago. May 25th, and she got a 305. When I picked it up, I asked the guys. They said they took the original one out because the engine got burnt. The bearings, got cooked, the block scorched and everything because the engine overheated. So then they scrambled and found another one, and then a guy named Wendell Scott, he's a African, one of the first guys, black guys that ran NASCAR, and he's from Danville, Virginia. Well, one of his sons rebuilt this engine, so it's got loosely tied to NASCAR. And anyway, 305 has been bored 30 over. It's got a 421 lift, 444 lift, which I think is equivalent of a blue racer cam, but it's a Summit cam. And power goes, I think, some like idle to 4,800. But it's got good heads, 58cc heads on it. And so 14010203 block. But when I bought the car, I had a 650 Holly, but it was leaking gas, and has I think an external, what do you call it? External accelerator pump or something, and it was leaking gas. So I took it off, sold it, went through 3 carburetors, maybe 2 carburetors, but slapped on bought one off eBay, took out the jets. It turns out it's a 750 Holly, 750 Quadrajet, and it's got had 69 primaries. I took them out and I put 60s in, so it's still burning rich. I might go down to 57, see what she does, but right now she's running 1910 in the quarter mile according to my draggy. And I just changed the gears in it 2 days ago. I finished. I put a 342 limited slip. What did I take out? 273 with an open rear. So I took that out. And if anybody out there doing a GM 10-bolt rear, if you got new bearings, they say on the yoke where the drive shaft hooks up, that nut that holds the yoke to the pinion gear, that needs to be have 20 inch-pounds of resistance if you're running Richmond gears. Richmond gears with the bearings set I got off eBay, I put 20 inch-pounds. Like I called around, I mean, tell you, I was calling everybody and their brother and their cousin twice removed. Nobody could tell me a number. So I was hearing 15 to 20, 15 to 20. And I say, which is it? 15 or 20? Or is that both? Or is it like in the middle? Well, so it turns out it's 15 inch-pounds if you're using used bearings. But if you're using brand new bearings, you want to go to 20 inch-pounds, and that's a lot. And then I found out, so driving down the road, I get to the gas station just to check everything out, and I touched the cover to the differential, and it was hot to the touch, like stovetop hot. And I asked around, yeah, that's normal because it's fresh, it's got to break in. And I put a little over 2 quarts in it. I put it in there till it fills out the hole. Still, the fill hole starts leaking. So put enough fluid and make sure it's non-synthetic. So I put that in there. And the 342 limited slip, like I said, I have yet to test her to see what she does now, but she still runs rich. So on the top end, she's, and in idle, she's in cruising very, very slow. She was sick yesterday, and my dad had, and we adjusted the idle air screws down to just a half turn out, down from 1.5 turn. So I put it back to 1.5 turn to see how she runs. And this morning she was okay, but you gotta let her warm up. You gotta let the old cars warm up first before you can really see how they behave. So that's what I'm fixing to do, is to see how she is. It's warmer weather than this morning. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, so about 2:30 or so, and I'm going to see what start it up and see what she sounds like, and see how rich she is burning. You'll see when I start it up, so give me 1 minute. So while you know she's got 305 or 310 cubic inch, one more thing. When I bought her, she already had a shift kit put in her with a deep transmission, a 2-inch deep transmission pan. So they already had beefed her up. The exhaust is manifolds, stock manifolds, going into a cat, one single catalytic converter, and then a factory pipe still comes out the passenger side. But one of the neighbors of the guy that I bought it from, he basically made it a Y exhaust. So it's after the cat, and then there's a Y exhaust. It's still straight, and then he just drilled a hole and attached another pipe to make it come out the driver's side, so to relieve some back pressure. Hearing some thunder. So but that's what happened with that. And I put these bought these wheels for it, give it a little bit of a sporty look, and took off the bottom